Welcome to the Kryptonite market update, crypto market update. بهذا الابديت بدي اعمل مثل ريفيو للبيتكوين برايس شارت ونعمل شوية identification او show you كيف انا بعمل identification للكي ليفلز على الهاي تايم فريم، وبدنا نشوف what to expect in 2023. So هول الكي ليفلز كتير مهمين to identify الترند كيف على الهاي تايم فريم، later medium time frame, short time frame. منشوف كيف فينا نستفيد من هالكي ليفلز لنعمل some setups. وليه مهمين هول السيت ابس؟ لانه basically no one knows in reality شو حيصير بال 2023. So بدل ما نقعد نعمل predictions بنحدد key levels وبنعمل plans بحال هول الكي ليفلز وصلنا لهم شو بنعمل. و this is very important لأنه بدل ما نقعد نعمل predictions واللي هي risky و could be a flip of a coin، بنخلي البرايس اكشن يقلنا شو عم بيصير ونحن بس بنعمل reaction based على هول الكي ليفلز. كمان بعدين حاعمل شوية analysis, short term analysis. في شوية positions نحن فيهم هلا فتحناهم last week, they're good. بدنا نشوف كيف هول positions might be closed. واخر شيء حاعمل شوية analysis ل altcoins. Some members طلبوا هيدا الشيء. So منبلش بالبيتكوين شارت. هيدا البيتكوين شارت انا استعمل كوين بيس. فينا كمان كتير بعمل BLX sometimes Brave New Coin لأنه في huge history، يعني عم نحكي من 2010 كل الشارت داتا هونيك بالبريف نيو كوين، بس بفضل كوين بيس لأنه if I want to use volume data الكوين بيس volume data reliable أكتر in my opinion. بس يمكن نعمل كم شغلة بالBLX إذا بدنا all data. So it was a hell of a year 2022. إذا بنطلع بالبرايس أكشن شوي مرعبة. يعني نحن فينا نقول إنه نزلنا من 69,000 down to كان البوتtom تبع 2022 at least till now 15,460. So drop كانت 77.59%. What a huge drop. It's not normal صح إنه asset تنزل هالقد. Well in reality it's very normal. ومش أول مرة بتصير. إذا نطلع بال 2018 so التوب كان 2019 بالبوتtom تبع 2018 كنا already على almost 84%. so بال 2018 bear market نزلنا 84.27% أكتر بعد من ما نزلنا هلا. So this is not really a surprise. إذا بندور على ال BLX chart فينا نشوف even older bear markets قدين نزلنا. فمثلا هاي البول ماركت تبع 2013 وهاي البرايس تول. so نزلنا 86%. so من التوب تبع 2013 وصلنا بال 2015 it was a long bear market بس وصلنا to a drop of 86%. يعني من التوب اللي كان بيتكوين $1178 ل $156. So really this is not surprising. But the good thing is that most of the drop has happened. The meat of the move has happened. So الترند اللي هو الداون ترند اللي عمل shorting for most of the move استفاد. اللي قعد بالكاش استفاد. Now in these areas shorting from here doesn't really make sense anymore. في كتير chop, في كتير short squeezes. So بدنا نعمل some setups to navigate 2023 لأنه بعد ما في clarity. macro situation بعده ما كتير تحسن. we want to do some setups وانا هلا حفرجيكم كيف بعمل high time frame analysis usually. So بلش باليرلي مثل ما شايفين هيدا it's a yearly chart. Okay. Oh, by the way, Bitcoin is in a bullish structure. So إذا بحط log scale يمكن ما تفهموا log scale. So خلينا على النورمال chart بس. إذا بنرجع لل 2010 11 12 we had a huge bull run بال 2013. So this was the first high. Then we had dropped and we made low. Okay, so this is the first low, is first high, sorry. Dropped عملنا first low. Okay, so then طلعنا we had the start of a new bull market وصار عنا what we call a higher high. Okay, and then a higher low. Okay, oops. ماني معود على هيدي التول still. How do I get rid of this? Then we had another higher high. I'm gonna struggle with this software, it seems. وهلا we're trying to print another higher low. So the price structure على yearly time frame is really bullish. أنت بيصير bearish ال price structure هون. بيصير bearish إذا خسرنا هيدا الليفل اللي هون. Okay, so just to be clear, price is bullish even على yearly price على yearly chart as long as we stay above this level اللي هي around 3195. So باليرلي chart برجع على الكوين بيس chart اللي هو اللي بدنا نعمل عليه analysis وبنبلش to draw these key significant level. أول level I want to draw هي 2017 high. Let's label it 2017 high. Okay, this obviously نحن هلا عم نسكر تحتها. في level تاني مهمة تحتها اللي هي 2017 close this level. Okay, so هاي level هي المحل اللي سكرت فيه شمعة 2017، المحل اللي فتحت فيه شمعة 2018، وبنفس الوقت بال 2019 صار عندنا رالي كبير. It was the high of 2019. So this level اللي هي 13863 is a really key level. So I identify it as a key level. Okay. وبحط why it's a yearly key level. Okay. So this is really an important level. So labeling these are very important. فيكم تحطوا more data إذا بدكم. But this is, let's keep it simple. So those are the key levels here. فينا نقول فينا we can label the previous year's low, previous year low. It is a key level لأنه usually إذا بيصير عنا any type of rally we need to be aware of this level لأنه تخيلوا مثلا البرايس هلا يرجع يطلع وصلنا على هالليفل وكنتوا عم تطلعوا بتشارت 4 hour و it was bullish and you decided to take a long. Never long into such a huge level here. يعني this is why I like to tag these levels and label them early on. خلصنا من yearly levels ننزل على 6 month. 6 month بيعطينا even more clarity. وأول شيء بننتبه له بال6 month إنه عندنا هول التو candles هون. هاي كل وحدة منها 6 month candles. وكل candle من هول بتحوي 6 month data. It's very important. عندنا 2019 close و 2019 open second half. So first half of 2019, second half of 2019. This level specifically. So 2019. Okay. Key level. وفينا نحط كمان just to make everything in sync فينا نحط key level ونحط حدها 6M. This is a 6-month key level. اوكي الليفل هي 10761. اوكي وفي عندنا كمان هاي الليفل اللي هون. لاحظوا انه I really put emphasis على الكاندل close مش بس على الويك. So for me candle close is really much more important than the wick. الويك ممكن a low volume buy ممكن تعمل لك quick بس candle close is significant. This is why I like to highlight my levels على الكاندل close مش على الويكس. So هاي كمان كانت البوتtom of the bear market بال 2018. كانت almost الويك تبع الكوفيد crash touched it. So كمان هيدي key level 6 month. We have to keep it in mind. I don't think the price will go there, but we have to always keep it in mind as a key level. Okay. كمان واحدة من الأشياء اللي بحب أعملها إنه I like to put the mid-range of important levels. So between 2017 high, 2017 candle close, نرسم الفيبوناتشي tool. This is the mid level. This is 0.5 basically. لاحظوا كيف the price now is actually tagging it. And there is some significance here. ونفس الشيء بعمل هون بين ال 2019 high و 2019 close. كمان عندي a significant 0.5 level. فينا نعمل of course the same here. وإذا بتلاحظوا لما عملنا between الكي ليفل 6 month أول وحدة وتاني وحدة الميد range was actually where the first 6 month closed and the second 6 month never closed below, and it was actually the start of a bull market. So these mid ranges are really significant, and this is why I put them on charts. And this is something أنا اتعلمتها من one of the traders, a very good trader, and he relies a lot on these mid ranges. Apparently big investors do notice these levels, so important أن يكونوا موجودين عندنا على الشارت. نفس الوقت هون مثل ما قلنا previous year low, this is important. So صار عندنا a lot of levels highlighted. في شغلة هون إنه إذا بنطلع بهيدا الشارت هلا just as it is, really the price action is very bearish. يعني هلا أنا هنزل على 3 month to show it even more. So 3 month نحن صرنا 6 أشهر تقريبا عم نسكر تحت ال 2017 هاي. So if you ask me, definitely I would tell you, I would find it very hard to believe إنه نحن we will not visit 13,000 و 863. I would find it very hard. يعني it's not something that would be happening in my opinion. يعني on this level we probably will visit it. We'll do something like this. We'll do something like this. I don't know really. But from the looks of this chart, it's really a big possibility. So, does that mean I'm pretty sure 100% on this will happen? No. And this is why I'm going to these levels حتى أعمل plans تبعولي. What other levels? What other significant things can we notice here? We can notice إنه هون في عنا imbalance. Okay, so we have this area ما صار فيها كتير trading. So this candle اللي صارت بال 2020 2021 was a very fast, quick candle rising, and we're now retracing, and there's a lot of imbalances بهيدي الكاندل. وimbalances usually بيكونوا areas ما بيكون فيهم كتير volume, ما صار فيهم كتير buy and sell activities. وعادة كتير مرات البرايس بيرجع ليسكر هيدا الجاب أو الامبالانس. So نحن basically الامبالانس هو exactly between here and here now. So لأنه already البرايس سكر most of the imbalance. So again another argument إنه ممكن نزور هاي الليفل 13300 و 863 إنه في عنا imbalance هون. Okay, so of course we can put it on the chart. We can highlight that we have an imbalance. So we can just highlight it. You know, this is an imbalance here. Okay, and we put it in the template. So this area basically for me, هيدا color specifically is an imbalance. Some people call them fair value gap. Some people call them imbalances. The idea is the same. Price are attracted to these areas. What else? What can we see here? بما أنه إحنا على a 3-month chart, do we see anything significant here? So at the moment, everything is covered by the previous areas. حننزل على monthly chart. So خلصنا ال 6 month, 3 month وال 1 year. نزلنا على monthly ومثل ما شايفين كمان monthly we are breaking down تحت 2017. We are at the mid-range. We're heading to this imbalance اللي شفناها على 3 month. And هون we can identify a very important key area اللي هي هاي red candle هون. So basically نحن هاي هي البير ماركت. يعني إذا بنطلع على let me get this pen here. إذا بنطلع إنه كل هالمنطقة هاي كانت البير ماركت. Then we had a bear market rally فيك تسميه 2019 أو الإيكو بابل. أوكي بعدين صار عندنا الكوفيد كراش. أوكي بعدين price started to recover بس it still remained. يعني إذا بنطلع بهاي الليفل بالتحديد اللي هي 10761 we tried to break it بال 2019 ما قدرت الشمعة تسكر فوقها. رجعنا نتذكروا انه كل شمعة من هول هي 1 month. رجعنا حاولنا مرة تانية المنث اللي بعده كمان ما قدرنا نسكر. المنث اللي بعده ما قدرنا نسكر. المنث اللي بعده ما قدرنا نسكر. المنث اللي بعده we couldn't even tap it. Price went down. It tested mid-range exactly. And then it tried again. And we got rejected. ورجعنا صار عنا الكوفيد كراش. رجعنا حاولنا and this time we succeeded. لتشوفوا قد ايه هاي الكي ليفل كانت مهمة. شو صار once we succeeded in breaking this level؟ بلشت البول رن. So 10761 was really the key level for the bull run اللي شفناها بال 2020-2021. بالتحديد if we want to identify an area, we identify this order block. Okay, so let me highlight it. So it's a demand area. It's a key demand area. وليه I'm highlighting it؟ لأنه key demand areas usually اللي بيعملوا هيك moves, inefficient moves فينا نقول, moves فيهم كتير imbalances. يعني شو move فيها كتير imbalance؟ move ما صار فيها retrace. يعني احنا هاي الموف it's only green candles. ما في retraces لا وصلنا للتوب. So these are inefficient moves. و this is why في عنا كل هالبير ماركت الaggressive bear market لأنه كانت inefficient الموف up. So usually كتير مرات البرايس بيرجع للديماند زون أو الأوريجين of the impulse. الأوريجين of the impulse هي هاي البلو area. و I like it ليه؟ لأنه في confluence. So أنا already identified an area اللي هي 10761. It's within this demand zone. Okay. وفي الميد رينج اللي هو بين التوب تبع 2019 والكلوز تبع 2019. Okay. It's close to this demand zone. So really this is a high confluence area if you think about it. it's really a high confluence area. And this is why I highlighted on the diagram, لأنه it could be a potential area where price goes here, and we need to be careful here, because if price touches here ممكن نشوف move كتير قوية to the upside if we reach here، لأنه بيكون في resting orders usually على whole demand areas اللي they were the origin of an impulsive move. Just to give you an idea يعني about these demand areas، طلعوا هون بال 2018. Okay, so basically 2018 we dropped من 19,000. So let me get my pen. We dropped من 19,891 لا وصلنا على almost 3,200. Okay, so why this area؟ شو في هون؟ هون كمان في عنا big demand zone which created a huge impulsive move. Okay, طبعا في تحتها demand zone, but this is also a demand zone. ولاحظوا the price it reacted with an aggressive move up. What happened afterwards؟ price رجع نزل لوين؟ كمان على demand zone. So this is now a demand zone لأنه it created a very strong impulsive move. So this is now a demand zone. بس the price touched this demand zone شو صار؟ We again had this impulsive move up ل 12,000 تقريبا. So these demand zones are very important, and it's very important that we keep them in our mind. هلا honestly, I don't think we will tap it. يعني I think a lot of people are expecting إنه البرايس ينزل لهون to tap it. Usually what happens إنه بيصير في front running، يعني ممكن البرايس يوصل لهون and it gets front ran basically. أو ممكن يوصل لهون. Who never know, but we never know basically. But we have to put plans as we can see. So هلا حددنا some monthly area، لقينا demand zone, very important demand zone على monthly chart, and we can see إنه بالmonthly chart we already have broke structure down. So this low we broke it على monthly chart. So هاي we need to identify it بالinfo line. So this was the low before a move up, and now we broke it down. So why I highlighted this area? Actually, what I'm gonna do هقولكم إنه the price was actually in a range. وين الرينج؟ الرينج هو let me get this tool. So this is the top of the range and this is the bottom of the range. So نحن البرايس صار له من جون، جولاي، August, September, October up till November لحتى طلع برات الرينج. So إذا بتطلعوا نحن صرنا من جون البرايس within this range. البوتم تبع الرينج هو 17,600، التوب تبع الرينج هو 24,665. So why I'm showing you this؟ لأنه نحن هلا we broke down من الرينج and we tried to test it again and we failed. لنشوف أكتر الريفيو بنفوت على 2 weeks chart. So إذا بتلاحظوا we had البوتم تبع الرينج، التوب تبع الرينج، we tried to break up. We got rejected. هيدا الميد لاين هو بيمثل الميد لاين تبع الرينج. We got rejected. We tried again to get above the midline. We got rejected again. We retested the midline. Exactly من الميد لاين تبع الرينج شو صار عنا؟ صار عنا huge rejection. Actually we rode a big part of this short here. And then after we went outside the range, we retested it again. The bottom تبع range this time, and we got rejected. And this is another short we also rode. Unfortunately, we closed it early. So as long as we are below this range, the natural thing to expect هو انه البرايس حينزل to at least هاي الاريا اللي هي 13895 صح؟ ممكن ما يوصل لها ليه؟ لانه كمان عندنا هون يعني اذا فينا نرسم ترند لاينز. هلا ترند لاينز usually are not very reliable. يمكن actually فينا نرسم ترند لاين على الويكلي احسن. So بس بنستعملهم as a confluence. So this is like now showing a falling wedge على البيتكوين. So هاي شغله كمان بدنا ننتبه لها انه هيدا الباترن هو falling wedge. كثير مرات it breaks upwards. So we need to be aware of this. فممكن yes price might go down but it might not actually reach exactly 13363 لأنه مثل ما قلت لكم في كتير ناس that would front run these levels. So we might go down here for instance at 14600 before going back up. Now we have identified all these levels. طيب you're gonna ask me طب what do we do with these levels يعني at this point why are they useful? Just before we reach that point I just want to make sure انه ما في شيء we missed بال 2 weeks chart. Yes, so I'm gonna go to the weekly chart now. Okay, and we did this falling wedge. مثل ما شايفين نحن برات الرينج هو اللي بالأصفر، نحن below the range. مش بعاد عن الديماند area that we identified ولا بعاد عن 13863. Now, what's the plan here? The plan is quite simple. Reclaim the range. So reclaim the range and break this downtrend. This is automatically a very nice long trigger. Okay? لأنه مجرد ما we reclaim the range عندنا at least a move ل 2019 high لعند هيدي الأوردر بلوك والEQ اللي هون. Okay? So this is a very easy long setup. It might also actually, if we break this, we might even go to the top of the range. Okay? So once we reclaim this level, اللي هو الجون low, أنا for me, I take a sizable spot back. So step 1, we reclaim the bottom of this range. Step 2, we reclaim this trend line. So trend line مثل ما شايفين أنا I don't rely on it. I use it as a confluence. So reclaim the range bottom, reclaim the trend line, أنا باخد big spot position. I already have a good spot, an acceptable spot position, but here I would take a bigger spot position and I might even take a very nice swing long to at least 2017 high, take profit 1, okay, and take profit 2 اللي هو top of the range. Okay, so this is plan 1. Plan 2, retest and reject. Okay, retest and reject. If we retest and reject, here we look for a short entry around this area. If we have a rejection على low time frames, ممكن تلعبوا short term short idea as we reject it for a second time, especially إذا صار عنا break of market structure على low time frame. So من هون, where do we expect price to go? In my opinion, we have to at least للو اللي هون اللي هو around 15400 وممكن to the bottom of the wedge. Okay? So these are some setups that we can play now. But in my opinion, a reclaim here is much more significant than a rejection here. So this is what I'm hoping we get. Okay? Now, is there anything else we can add لحتى يعطينا better confidence in our entry? So اللي فينا نعمله انه فينا نروح على نستعمل الفوليوم بروفايل تول. الفوليوم بروفايل بتفرجينا وين المناطق اللي كتير صار في تريدينج فيها. So I think انه اللي حاعمله انه I will use this tool و I will use it من هون اللي هي البottom of June لحد this time. ومثل ما شايفين انه نحن هلا على كمان على بنسميها مثل point of control او high volume node. في another high volume node اللي هي هون. So اذا شايفين هون الاشياء اللي هون بيفرجوكم وين التريدينج really happened. So if we break this area اللي هي في كتير buys and sells صارت, let me zoom in عليها لحتى تشوفوها احسن. كتير تريدينج صار هون, واذا ملاحظين هون في جاب ما كتير صار في تريدينج بهاي الاريا. So actually if we break here, if we break specifically يعني around 17042 في high probability that we actually break 17600. Very high probability. في small volume node هون بس في big high probability and we go up till 18,000. So this is really a significant level اللي هي 16800 it seems from a volume perspective at least. So I would say from my perspective البلان تبعيتي if I reclaim 17600 I will take a sizable position. في عنا هون another support area اللي هي فينا نحددها as this area لنقول اوكي نقولها هي الاريا. هيدي منا كتير scientific بس this held for a while اللي هي based على هول التو candle closes هون. This held for a while this area. Let me color it as an SR zone. So نرجع بنعيد. إذا if we reclaim 17600 we broke this trend line, we take a spot position, we take a sizable spot position. ليه؟ لأنه الانفاليديشن تبعنا is very easy. إذا رجعنا we broke down we exit. It's so simple with minimum loss. So it's a controllable, easy to take position. Now بدي يزيد على position, break here. If I break here, then I'm back to the range اللي كان قبل ال FTX crash. Okay? You can add here. Personally, أنا what I like to do إنه I would actually add here. So I will first enter here. And then I want to see this level, المid range هون break. إذا هيدا mid range broke, then I would like to see a retest where I would add with a minimum target at top of the range, and the second target شو هو؟ هاي الاريا اللي هي ال previous year low. Okay, let me use the path tool لحتى نخلي. So if we reclaim 17600 وكسرنا هيدا الترند لاين, في عنا very nice opportunity for a long أو a spot position. This is another area we need to break. بس عنا at least target 1 this, target 2 this. Okay, this is a single trade بس فيكم ضلوا holding spot positions. Now if this breaks on any retest, we would play up till this range high as the first target and previous year's low as the second target. And I truly think this is a plausible scenario. كنت عم بعمل analysis للcharts, so I'll explain to you why I think إنه 27678 في احتمال كتير يصير قبل 13000. Okay, so this is one scenario I'm looking at. The other scenario إنه لا, we reject here, okay, and we go to the bottom of this wedge لعند 13800, and then we have another go on this area here, trying to break it. Okay, so these are the two scenarios that I think are really plausible. وحاليا أنا, as you know, أنا belong, and I'm intending to close the long around this area, and I have even a short I have a limit short order لأنه this is the logical thing to do. إنه هون we got rejected and this area is a key area and يعني في possibility كتير ننزل ل 13800 من هون. بس while reviewing and analyzing volume, I discovered something very interesting and يعني ما بدي طول الفيديو كتير بس I think you're gonna like this. So if we look at the volume, let me turn on the volume here. If you look at the volume, اطلعوا بالvolume تبع ال FTX crash. It's literally the biggest volume that we have seen. Literally. يعني ما في volume بهيدا الحجم. Okay? So في candles كبار بس مثل candle FTX ما في. So we saw a lot of big candles. Let me delete these. We saw a lot of big candles. بس big drops with them. With FTX we saw a huge volume بس ما شفنا هالدروب الكبيرة. Just to compare, okay? Look at this candle here. So actually it's part of a bigger drop. So هون كان عندنا drop تقريبا 44%. And this was the peak of the drop فينا نقول. بنروح على FTX اللي هي only two candles, one of them is huge, وكل الدروب is 26%. So bigger selling volume بس lesser price movement. This is very intriguing. طيب, what about this big candle here? Okay, this was part of a huge block of red candles. It led to a 47% drop. Okay. What about this candle من 2021? A single candle itself عملت 35%. بس أكيد it was part of another candle أو two candles عملوا 49%. So أنا إذا برجع على ال 2 week chart you can see these behemoth candles يعني and you understand maybe what I'm saying إنه هون there was too much effort. كان في كتير effort, selling effort, بس the result was honestly disappointing. يعني أنا لما FTX went bust I was expecting إحنا definitely we're gonna go ل 13840 within the same week or the week after. But I wasn't expecting this. Okay? So huge effort على الvolume here. بالprice action, not so much. What does this tell you? Honestly, this tells me إنه في احتمال كبير إنه نحن يكون عنا local bottom here. احتمال كتير كبير. And this is why I'm drawing these levels. So عندي هذا الليفل اللي هو 17600 وفوقه in confluence this area اللي هي lower 18200. Once if I can reclaim here بيكون عندي some sort of deviation, I would expect a move up. Okay, I would be very confident. أنت بقولكم إنه هيدا هو اللوكال بوتوم 100% أو 99%. بعدني كنت عم بقول إنه 100% never exists in trading. هي لما نسكر above 21478. Close above this to confirm local bottom. Okay. إذا سكرنا فوق 21478 يعني we reclaimed 17600 والprice went up و it didn't reject, it actually went and broke 21478, then I would tell you local bottom is in. Okay, price ممكن يرجع ل 17600, it doesn't matter. Local bottom is in. We are most probably gonna retest هول الهايز هون 24909 and we're gonna fill this gap up till the previous year low اللي هي 27672. So we have a plan now. Volume indicated some stuff ما كنا منتبهين له قبل. So we have a plan and we're gonna go. with this plan. If we reclaim, we're going to take a bigger spot position. If we reject, we take a short. We take a short and we try again. Okay, so الidea هون guys إنه هول levels usually أول test always rejection. Okay, so أول test لاحظوا هون عملنا أول test we got rejected. تاني test يمكن نكسر. If we get rejected من هون, then yes, we probably will go ل 13863 أو the bottom of this falling wedge. What do we do here? Do we expect إنه دغري حنكسر لتحت? Probably not. هون بيكون an area where you would look for longs. So on key levels, always, if they are support, you look for longs. If they are resistance, you look for shorts. خلوا التشارتس تبعولكم دايما updated لحتى ما تغلطوا شي مرة ومثلا السعر يوصل ل 13800 ونلاقي حدا عم يعمل شورت. Honestly, this would be very stupid. حتى لو السعر حينزل ل 3000 اوكي مجرد ما يوصل على key level it will bounce. It will bounce. يمكن يعمل باونس صغيرة بالنسبة لكم يعني اللي هي بس this is like 20% أو أكتر بشوي يعني إذا عمل باونس من هون لهون عم تحكي 21% يعني ما في أصلا position حتاخده as a trader you're not gonna get blown off. So definitely on these levels نحن we long at support and we short at resistance. Okay. So this is the high level plan. Now إذا بدنا نشوف how this plan worked out in history. So خلينا نشوف البير ماركت تبع 2018 just to show you what I'm talking about here. 2018 we had this exact same thing. We had a huge drop. We had a rally. كان وقتها فبراير. It was a very nice rally by the way. We made some money and then we lost them all. كنا بعنا جديد بال trading and this was the range high and this was the range low. تخيلوا وقتها بال 2018 يعني حتى خليني احطها على الويكلي ليفل يمكن اوضحها لكم. اوكي so مثل ما شايفين we reached below 6000. رجعنا طلعنا لل 10000 فوق ال 10000 او actually 11000 وشي وضل السعر بهيدا الرينج بس مثل ما شايفين it's like a ball كل ترجع على السبورت عم تطلع بس عم تطلع اقل لحد ما ماتت الفولاتيليتي. what happened? we broke support. what happened لما طلعنا من الرينج؟ شفنا expansion سريعة. اوكي وصلنا على key order block عملنا accumulation and then we reclaimed the range. مجرد ما we reclaimed the range شو صار؟ we visited the other side of the range. لاحظوا ولا مرة سكرنا بال 2019 بال top of the range but we visited الكي ليفل اللي فوقه اللي هي 13863 بس as a wick ما بحياتنا سكرنا فوق الرينج هاي. and then we retested the range again. إذا بتشوفوا هون يعني كمان خليني let me extend this a bit. okay so إذا بتشوفوا رجعنا بالكوفيد we even closed above it but then we reclaimed it again. what happened? we visited the top, rejected again, عملنا شوية retrace and the bull market started. so this range مجرد ما we identified it إذا حدا كان من أول الماركت قدر يعمل identification لهيدا الرينج و he just played it short at the top of the range, long at the bottom of the range. كمان على الميد رينج لاحظوا حتى الميد رينج في عندك short و long opportunities. okay we got rejected here على الميد of the range. okay so هوني deviation reclaim top of the range, deviation outside close back inside رحنا للبottom of the range, deviation outside close back inside رحنا للtop of the range. so the range is very important to respect this range. don't try to fight it. مثل ما قلنا إذا عملنا rejection على الرينج it's okay understood but if we claim it here then the reward is very very big and this is what I was trying to explain here. So نحن هون عندنا very nasty candle, dejection candle, بس إذا we tried it again and we reclaimed, guys, this is your cue إنه you have to take a position. Okay. إذا عملنا rejection فيكم تعملوا short. يمكن تقول لي لا أنا I want to stay in cash. That is a position also. Staying in cash is really a good position. You stay in cash and where do you try? You try again على أول key level. So الكي levels نحن بنجربهم. هاي أول key level. Key level اللي تحتها demand zone. Key level تحتها. Key level تحتها. We have multiple key levels to try to long, to try to build our spot positions. Now that we know where we want to buy and where we want to sell, the plan becomes much easier. Okay. So أنا حسيت حالي كثير طولت الماركت update. I just wanted to show you some ideas that I'm thinking about. Nothing groundbreaking, but this is the system that I use basically. ومثل ما شايفين أنا كتير بعتمد على horizontal lines وعلى price action، ما بعتمد على indicators. ما في indicators عندي يعني. I rarely use indicators. Patterns, whether falling wedge, trend line, wholly just for confluence. أحيانا بنزيد of course some EMAs just for confluence. يعني أنا هلا مثلا ما بحب أعمل long إذا أنا قريب على ال MA 200 مثلا. بس وين ال MA 200؟ هذا ال MA 200 weekly it's at their range top 24. So هلا أنا فتحت الشارت. This is the MA 200 على الويكلي. It's around $24,391. Okay. لاحظوا إنه we broke it, we retested it, and we failed, and we're dropping. Now, if we retest it again, okay, يعني إذا طلع السعر إذا قدرنا نفوت هون and retest it again, personally أنا automatically I would close my lock. Okay, I would close it. بتقولوا لي طب بركي we broke it وبلش البول run. I don't care. When it breaks, I reopen. I open a new position. So some things are very significant and we need to be aware of حتى نقدر نعمل trading in a better way. Okay. So this is a market update from my side. What I think was يعني we're gonna see in 2023. أنا personally I think we're gonna see both. حنشوف 27,678 on the upside level وحنشوف 13,863 on the downside level. I think we'll see both. The only question for me is مين حيجي أول؟ هل حننزل لتحت ونطلع لفوق؟ هل حنطلع لفوق وننزل لتحت؟ Honestly, my bias now after seeing the volume, after analyzing some stuff, after seeing the sentiment, I would say probably this is a higher probability. لأنه إذا FTX crash ما قدرت تنزل السعر لهون, then we need to grab some liquidity from upside لحتى نقدر ننزل السعر later on ل lower levels. Of course كله هيدا speculation. ممكن بجانيوري يصير عنا one of multiple things مثل ما سامعين في الجينيسيس أو الجريسكيل. They have problems وعندهم أكبر stash of Bitcoin ممكن at some point يبيعوه. عندنا الاكويتيز ممكن SPX, NASDAQ they crash, واكيد if they crash they will take Bitcoin down regardless of كل هالdrawings اللي عملتها انا. They become useless and price will drop. Okay, so Bitcoin literally follows the equities market period. ما حدا يقعد يفكر انه Bitcoin works on its own. It didn't reach that level yet. Okay, so now I finished the Bitcoin part. I'm gonna go quickly into the member requests اللي هن regarding altcoins. I'm gonna review some altcoins that some members requested. إذا عندكم شي request على altcoin please حطوا بالكومنت شو الالتكوينز اللي بدكم إياها and I'll try to go over them in the next video. So نبلش بماتيك. ماتيك what a coin. So أول شيء إذا ملاحظين أنا راسم range already بماتيك, and this range I played a lot of setups because of this range. So this is a weekly chart by the way. إذا بدكم تشوفوا الرينج قد إيه glorious this range is. This, if you go to the monthly chart, this is a range that spans basically between 2.7 and 0.6. It spans 76% of the price downwards. Upwards, it's different. And this range, price has been respecting this range, big range, to the tip. So كان عندنا higher high, higher low, and then another higher high. But now we printed lower low. So عملنا higher high بس عملنا lower low. Okay. In case ما بنقدر نعمل another higher high, the trend, the bearish trend Matic is going to continue, and we could reach prices that are below 0.3. So what's the plan? أول شيء في big range وفي small range. Okay. If we want to add the fixed range volume profile, I really love this tool. It really helps identify some key areas. بنشوف انه نحن على something called اللي هي value area low، اللي هي outer area فيها high volume. نحن actually صارنا كذا جمعة من almost July لهلا we are tapping it almost on a weekly basis لهاي الاريا. Okay. And we tried once to break maximum volume area اللي هي point of control. إذا ملاحظين فيها أكتر شيء volume. We failed. We tried again. We failed. So till now this area اللي هي 91.27 we have failed in breaking them. عندنا range. Okay, the bottom of the range is 0.3. Top of the range is 1. Price basically is consolidating at the top of the range. The plan is very simple. Again, for Matic, for me, Anna, I would look for setups. إذا Bitcoin reclaimed 17,600, Matic reclaimed this area and this area, then this will be one of the best performers in my opinion. And we would definitely see at least 1.7 as a first target, 1.7 to 1.8, and potentially the top of the range اللي هو 2.7. So again انتبهوا شو قلت أنا. قلت إذا بيتكوين كسر 17,600 reclaimed it وأنا بدي آخد set up مش بيتكوين set up. مثلا I want to take an altcoin. Probably this would be one of the altcoins that will outperform. Okay, probably. We want to verify this, we go to the Bitcoin chart. هلا البيتكوين chart إذا بتلاحظوا إنه الماتيك already broke the value area high and it's retesting it. So it broke the volume range. So إذا عم نحكي بالvolume range, not the price action range, it's already in a bullish territory. And really that's an impressive looking altcoin here. Now مجرد ما يخسر هاي الاريا اللي هي ما بعرف اذا انا عم تشوفوا الاشياء من دون قلم، بس this area here اللي هي around 4600 I think. okay. مجرد ما يخسر هيدي الاريا 4608 this area here إذا بيخسرها then a visit to 2673 is more probable. So it's very important إذا حدا بده يعمل منكم trading لماتيك إنه to highlight these areas اللي هلا أنا فرجيتكم عليها. From a Bitcoin, from a BTC pair perspective, it's a must إنه ماتيك يبقى فوق ال 4600 يبقى فوق ال value area high ما يخسرها. okay. لأنه in case it loses it, most probably it will drop heavily ل point of control here, unfortunately. وممكن أكتر يعني. So it won't be an altcoin to play. If it continues to hold here, then a retest of هيدا الهاي is most probable وممكن a break. Okay, so this is what I see in Matic in terms of place. So again, if Bitcoin breaks up and this holds and it breaks up this range, then we can go up. Now, if Bitcoin doesn't break up or it gets rejected at 17600, then you can look for short entries once we break down here. يعني already high level ليكو without doing anything. This is a significant level. He is 73. So break below 73, break below here 69, full confirmation, break below 66. كل all areas you can add. You open the short at 73. Okay, with a stop loss somewhere. طبعا هذا weekly level ما فينا نحط stop loss هون. بس once we break this level we look for setups. بده يكون stop loss فوق هيدي level, الvolume level, volume node level. Okay, once we break 73.98 we can look for short setups targeting low 32. Definitely Bitcoin إذا حينزل ل 13,000 Matic will drop more. It will drop to at least 30. Okay? So, عندكم set up longs, عندكم set up shorts. In Matic. We go to Celo, I don't know how to pronounce it. Someone asked for this coin. I don't even know شو بيعمل هيدا الcoin. بس chart looks like shit. But again, it's at a high volume area now. I don't know إذا الفيكست رينج بيشتغل على coins مثل Celo. بس what I noticed إنه كمان we broke a monthly key SR. This level اللي هي 73 is key. 0.735 is a very important area. So let me just correct something here. This actually فينا نعملها as a range. This would be much clearer. So this is the range bottom and this is the range top. Okay, and we broke down below the range. We retested it. لاحظوا, we retested it. It failed. It closed below. هيدا كان short entry and it's going to at least 40 cents, I believe. Okay, so this is a falling wedge. ممكن the price يعمل something like this and okay, so you never know what it could do. Now, شو السيت اللي ممكن نلعبها على هيدا؟ لا, of course this is a weekly chart. We need to go to smaller time frames لحتى نعرف شو ممكن نعمل. We can wait for a break. We can wait for a break مثلا of this level. Okay, إنه price ينزل, it breaks and reclaims. هون بقدر اخذ long towards a range low. برجع بزيد if we reclaim this range towards the mid range. This is an idea. Actually towards the market, the monthly SR first, then towards the mid range, then towards range high. Okay, this is the first idea that comes to my mind. Another idea اللي هي إنه of course we cannot short here, but if we break down and we fail to reclaim, okay, and we get rejected, then we can look for a short here, continuing the downtrend على هيدي falling wedge. Honestly, I wouldn't short this low for a simple reason. حتى لو كل الماركت عم تنزل, this coin ممكن يكون الفunding negative ويصير في one short squeeze. اليوم شفتها بالاكرو, طلع السعر like I don't know like 300% in like 1 hour. So why risk shorting at these levels? In my opinion, the only play لسيلو انك تلاقي long setup. Safest long setup انه ننطر لحد ما this level اللي هي 73 cents is reclaimed and play to the range top. Now, of course, this is not actionable على low time frames لأنه we're very far. So what we could do, we can zoom and look for some more actionable things to enter, or more actionable entries, I would say. And مثل ما شايفين يعني only we can actually do some levels if I find the rectangle. So this is here is, it seems like it's a very important level. ما مبينة كانت على high time frames. Okay, EMA 200, by the way, this EMA I use it a lot مع ال 4 hour, a lot. So a simple thing you can do here إذا بدنا نلعب short على lower time أو long على lower time frames, let's reclaim this مع ال EMA 400, then you get your long towards range low. This is an actionable setup, low risk, لأنه نحن مجرد ما we reclaim here, okay, our stop loss will be somewhere here, okay, or somewhere here. So this is a minimal risk setup that I would play, honestly, إذا بدي أعمل trading على هذا الcoin. Now another coin that some people asked for اللي هو NIR. So NIR, actually I like this coin a lot from a fundamental perspective. But unfortunately NIR is one of the biggest holdings ل Grayscale اللي هن they have now financial trouble because the parent company DCG owns another company called Genesis, who they have a hold of $1 billion. So this is why it's dropping so hard. I think ثالث أكبر holding ل Grayscale بعد بيتكوين وإثيريوم هو NIR. So this is a big risk on NIR, to be honest. Interesting areas, this is something that I've been looking for since a long time, and مثل ما شايفين هون يعني this was an initial impulse. We came back and retested the breakout level. Let me put the pen. I don't think you're seeing what I'm pointing at. This was an initial impulse. رجعنا عملنا retest لهاي level اللي هي breakout level, and then we had a huge bull run. Okay, وين الانيشال impulse؟ الانيشال impulse كانت هون. Okay, وفي تحتها smaller demand level. Now what happened إنه NIR should have retraced لهاي level بس. Okay, unfortunately it seems إنه market participants are dropping NIR in anticipation of Grayscale going, Grayscale's mother company going bankrupt. So it actually broke through this demand level. It is heading, it seems, towards this demand zone اللي هي 90 cents to 1.05 cent. The next demand zone is around 0.64. So these are the two areas I would look for adding spot for NIR. Now, these are the two key areas from the downside perspective. From the upside perspective, the minute we reclaim 1.56 اللي هي كانت breakdown level, if we reclaim it, I would be comfortable in adding exposure. Okay, اللي هي level يعني this is where we broke down. If we reclaim it 1.56, I would be more comfortable in adding spot exposure لا NIR, or I would even expect, if we break this, that we would fill all this inefficiency up till June lows اللي هي 2.875. So this keyword لNIR إذا نقدر نعمل reclaim ل 1.56 is really very nice as a long. It would be one of the best longs, and I will definitely take it إذا هيدا الشيء بيصير. Woo, another project that I really like. Trading it is very easy. So كمان صار له for several weeks within a range مثل ما شايفين, and we have a clear trend line here. So the setup is there. Now, what I noticed about Woo إنه في عنا هون something called equal lows. So usually these equal lows اللي هن wicks, بس هاي الwick بتكون أعلى بشوي من هاي الwick. So هولي I would say they are equal lows. okay, usually تحتهم بيكون في كتير stop losses, and this attracts price to sweep them. لهلا ما شفت sweep أنا, and this is why I'm worried taking position with WO. طبعا ممكن نوصل لهون نرجع نعمل sweep. If we get a sweep, إذا نزلنا عملنا sweep ورجعنا دغري سكرنا فوق الرينج, يعني ما سكرنا الويكلي تحت الرينج, this is an automatic long for me, especially if it comes with a break of this trend line. Okay, so let me reiterate. Let me draw it with the path tool. So if it does something like that, okay, بس الweekly candle closes here, okay, يعني it swept the lows and it closed here. This for me is an automatic, it's an automatic long, okay, towards possibly the mid-range. Okay, this is a very nice play with WO. Okay, same thing, same idea. It's not rocket science. It's the same setup with other coins. If we fail and we swept, but we never reclaimed. So we didn't sweep actually, we closed below this. On a retest, if there's confluence with this trend line and the bottom of this range, I would look for a short. But honestly, I don't like to short this low. To be honest, أنا for me هلا البلاys كلها long. Shorts يعني are in my opinion high risk. Okay, this is for WO. But from a fundamental perspective, I think this coin does very well. Of course, from a spot position, this is an excellent area to build spot, to start building spot. I've shared my investment plan on how to buy spot, and definitely WO is a candidate, it's a good candidate to start buying لأنه it has dropped significantly. It is near the bottom. يعني let's forget about short-term trade setups. This is an 88% drop على هذا chart, probably على longer term chart الدروب أكبر, probably above 90%, and this is a good area to start accumulating such a coin. Usually هول الcoins شو بيعملوا؟ بينزلوا بيكسروا هاي الليفل, بيضلوا under this level for a while, and then they reclaim. Once they reclaim, okay, you buy a spot, and then the new bull trend starts. هاي شفتها كتير بال 2018 2019, same format. So I expect we'll see it again. Next coin اللي هو Arweave, which is a deepen project, decentralized infrastructure network project, and basically it's fundamentally very strong. First thing, أول شيء خلينا نشيل fixed range لأنه زعجتني. مثل ما شايفين هيدا chart. So we had a full bull run, unbelievable. يعني هذا السعر طلع من $60 ل $92, رجع نزل ل $60 again. So it's unbelievable, but this happens a lot with altcoins. So now again we see deviation. So مثل ما شايفين هون أول sweep high level. So this is a demand area. This is an example of a demand area. بس ما بعرف ليه لسه هيك. It should be actually, it's not very accurate. This is the accurate one. Okay, so demand area, it led to a huge impulsive move. We retested it. Okay, we had a very nice reaction the first time. We retested the demand zone. طلع السعر 154%. This is excellent. The second time we tested it, رجعنا عملنا 111%. Third time, what happened? We broke it. Okay, we broke it. We're now under it. It's very simple. Retest June low, 7.15. Retest this level. Fail to reclaim. 8.66. Retest and reject. Price will go much deeper. If we can reclaim June low as the first step, let me delete some stuff. If we can reclaim June low as the first step, okay, then we would have a long opportunity up till the this breakdown level, 8.3. If we reclaim 8.6, then we can add spot and probably expect a much higher move. Okay, so it's very important ترسموا هاي الديماند اريا. very important ترسموا جون لوز على كتير altcoins لأنه جون lows reclaim will give you a lot of long opportunities, guys. Seriously. So those are the member requests. I don't think there's anything else. So thank you for joining. Sorry for making this video very long. I think I went above an hour. ما بعرف كيف صار أكثر من ساعة. I'll try to make it shorter next time. And thank you for joining. If you have any comments, any requests for the next video, please حطوا requests بالcomments أو بالجروب. take care.